All right, so you're ready to record your first podcast. Do you have a microphone? Who's going to distribute for you? Do you have a studio? What about the editing? All right, everyone relax because I think I have the answer. Anchor app. Yeah, Anchor. It's free. They distribute Spotify, Apple, many more. There's creation tools that allow you to edit and create your podcast from your phone, your laptop, or your personal computer. And the best thing of all, girl, you can make money no matter how many listeners you have. So the answer is simple. Get Anchor. Anchor FM app. Go find it now. Tell them a seat at the table sent you.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I've ever known. And there's no way I could ever go. I bet you didn't know I can do that. Yeah, that's what happens when I have my coffee and my morning brownie. How you doing? Yes. You know what? Normally we have, I don't know. There really is no rhyme or reason on how I usher in this show. I kind of just do my thing and hope for the best. But I've been realizing that people are taking my shtick. That's right. Yeah, they are. That's right. So I guess now being regular is like the in thing. So all the girls is out here trying to be regular on their podcasts. But that's fine. You're tuned into an all new episode of A Seat at the Table podcast. Yes, whatever. Oh, darling, how are you? And I mean, I feel like if you could close your eyes and see me right now, it would be like a modern version of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Like, this is the part where I would come in and take off my cozy V-neck sweater, button down, of course. Because, I mean, these two things that are strapped onto my chest, these over-the-shoulder boulder holders that I call breastises, I can't wear a crew neck. Like, I'm gonna look ridiculous. Anyway. So, yeah, you know where you are, blah, blah, blah. You guys. Yes, a little brownie for my brownies, yes. It's been well, first of all, how's your week been? You know, it's been a interesting week here in New York City as we deal with several parts of not the Bronx actually, but Queens and Brooklyn are experiencing some inflammations of the COVID kind in pockets of the city. And so that much anticipated fall increase of cases is dawning upon us now. And it's interesting because while it also feels like things are getting to some assimilation of normalcy again, the city just allowed back for indoor dining at a certain level capacity. I believe it was up to 25%. They have extended outdoor dining well into the winter. And so, yeah, while there are some things that seem to be gaining back some traction, there's definitely still parts of the city that are experiencing lockdowns, school lockdowns, non-essential businesses being locked down in these neighborhoods. All this while we are now dealing with the fact that our president is also stricken with the COVID, or at least that's what he is wanting us to believe. So, I mean, fine. You know, I guess if we're going to go for believing some crazy shit, that would be it. And, you know, at this point, it's almost like it's not even about whether or not he has it or doesn't have it or whatever the case is. I think at this point, it's just the wanting willfulness of not really protecting the rest of the country. And so that he would have gotten caught up in his own web is, quite frankly, hilarious. Other things. So it looks like your president has gone back to having, I guess, public events whilst canceling the online, what was supposed to be an online debate between himself and Joe Biden, which it's not much to my surprise that he would have canceled it, but I guess. So what else has been going on with you? Like trippy? Yeah. Over on this side of the pond, I have been, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really off, like I feel okay. And I think a lot of that is just getting back connected, like getting back grounded again. I definitely feel like, a few therapy sessions might be in order. Shout out to everyone who celebrated or acknowledged World Mental Health Awareness Day yesterday. 10/10, I believe, is the date on that. But shout out to everybody that actually acknowledged it. There's a lot of people out here dealing with mental health issues. And so for a lot of us, surrounding ourselves with people who also have an awareness definitely helps, right? For sure. So I was saying that I was a little bit off this week. And I think that like part of it was like, I don't know, you ever feel like you just need to be like, I felt unplugged, if that makes any sense. Like I felt unplugged. I have been, pouring myself into work and, pouring myself into other relationships and what have you, and trying to, get myself mentally prepared to take on a lot of great projects and what have you. And so with that said, I got to the point where I just kind of felt like, just, I don't know, a little withdrawn a little bit, like just starting to feel like, yeah, I could get the propensity for me to check out is definitely there. So it was nice to be honest, really the way that I did it was, giving myself the moment to meditate. That was helpful. And giving myself a moment to really, to really just allow myself to like have a moment. I think getting caught up in just having a ton of social activities, not feeling like you just can't say no, and then becoming that person that cancels at the last minute. Like, I don't know. I thought that at 40, much less 41, that, I'm still learning to say no and have my no just be my no. So that's quite interesting. So what else is going on with you? So this week I checked out some new podcasts. Yes, I did. And shout out to those of you who are Joe Budden fans and followed the I don't want to say the antics, but some of the things that was going on with Joe and Spotify and his relationship with Charlemagne and et cetera, et cetera. So anyways, I decided to check out a show that Joe is behind, Full Court Pumps, or Full Court Pump. Pumps or pump? Because it makes a difference. I think it's Full Court Pump. Whatever. So it's on the Joe Button Network, which, forgive me. I don't know if there's an app or whatever. I have no idea. But this was the first episode, and it featured Olivia Jope, I think her name is on Instagram. Don't 1000% quote me. Also features Bridget Kelly and Mandy. I'm not really too familiar with these ladies, like, as individuals. I'm sure, like, I know Bridget Kelly because she is a prolific songwriter. And I know Olivia Dope, I think, because she's a DJ. Mandy, I feel like she's been on other podcasts before, but at any rate, I listened to the show. I thought it was really interesting. A lot of us are given the same takes about, hot takes about the same things that are going on in pop culture. So it's not like there's going to be a lot of different content. So in my mind, when you are a podcaster, it has to be that much more about the personality or kind of what is the big picture behind the podcast or the podcaster. Is there a big personality? Are they a celebrity? So this is going to be like a celebrity hot take. Are they like influencers? So this is going to be an influencer hot take. Are they, because very rare do people just want to do the thing that they're doing. So, for a lot of people who are in the podcasting world, they are often people who have done other things and have segued into podcasting. Now, I think for a lot of people, and I'm just speaking in general at this point, but I think for a lot of people, you think that if you can speak, you can do a show. And what I will say is that I appreciated that the ladies had completely different personalities. I thought that, their takes, because they're from different walks of life, seem to be very interesting, while Mandy seems to be more of a carefree, kind of independent, liberal kind of girl who doesn't have any hangups about sex or herself or her body or whatever the case is. That's just what I was picking up from her. Now, I get the feeling of a more, how do I say, a more conservative take from some of the other ladies. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Would I say pump it or dump it? It's their first episode, and I think that you got to give people some time. Like, I remember my first episode, and, I don't know. Like, people need some time to find their rhythm, I suppose. But yes, that was just my opinion on the, okay. Oh my God, did you guys see? Kelly Rowland is preggers. Yay! Yes, we are all so excited for Kelly Rowland, still member of Destiny's Child, and she's just so gorgeous. She's stunning. Like, I just find her to be absolutely breathtaking, that Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland. But she announced in a series of images that she posted to Instagram that she's pregnant. Now, Kelly, who is, I believe, 39,